My son declared I'd inherit nothing from my ex-wife's $34 million will. He sat looking quite pleased during the will's reading. You know that feeling when life throws you a curveball, but it's actually a nuclear bomb disguised as a letter? That's what happened to me. I thought my ex-wife, Brianna, had cut me out of her life completely after our brutal divorce, so when her lawyer called me about her will, I expected nothing. But what happened at the reading? Well, it completely shattered my son's smug smile and changed everything I thought I knew about our past. The walls of that office practically shook from the rage. What the hell did she do? It all started on a mundane Tuesday. My hand was cramping from gripping the phone. Mr. Flores, this is Janet Morrison from Morrison, Welsh & Associates. The woman's voice was too careful, too professional, the kind that always precedes bad news. I'm calling regarding Brianna Elizabeth Flores. My heart hammered. Nobody had called Brianna by her full name in my presence for 15 years. What about her? I choked out, a knot tightening in my stomach. Then came the blow. Sir, I'm very sorry to inform you that Mrs. Flores passed away on Tuesday evening. Tuesday evening. 3 days ago. 3 whole days while I'd been wrestling with a leaky sprinkler and a coffee stain. 3 days while the woman I'd once promised forever to, the woman who had shared my life and my son, was just gone. I sank into the kitchen chair, the familiar creak suddenly deafening in the silence. My voice felt alien, distant, as I asked, "How did you get my number?" "Your name was listed in Mrs. Flores' personal effects as an emergency contact. I understand you were previously married. 22 years boiled down to a legal footnote." "Yes," I said automatically, the words rote from years of forms. "We divorced in 2010. "I see. Well, there will be a reading of the will following the service. You're named as a beneficiary, so your presence would be appreciated." Beneficiary. The word felt impossible. Brianna had built an empire after our divorce, transforming her small consulting business into something I barely recognized from the newspaper articles. What could she possibly have left me? As Eleanor Henderson's muffled complaints about my sprinklers floated through the wall, I realized they sounded like they came from another world. They were insignificant now. "The chapel," I said slowly. "Which one did you say?" I hung up, but I couldn't move. Couldn't process the simple, terrifying fact that Brianna, vibrant, stubborn, impossible Brianna, was gone. The afternoon light slanted through the window, illuminating dust motes that danced like memories I'd tried so hard to forget. As I sat there, her name, Brianna Elizabeth Flores, echoed in my mind, each syllable pulling me backward through time until I was standing in Murphy's Diner on a snowy February evening in 1987. There she was, a woman in a red wool coat, arguing with the manager about his hiring practices. "You're telling me you won't consider female applicants because women can't handle the pressure?" Her voice cut through the empty restaurant, clear and uncompromising. I stopped mid-bite of my full story video added in below.